On Sunday, February 7th, Dr. Berman and her husband, Sam Chapman, discovered their 16-year-old son, Sammy, dying on the floor of his bedroom. He passed away just 30 minutes later. He overdosed on drugs that they claim he ordered from someone using the social media platform, Snapchat.
Popular celebrity therapist who just lost her 16-year-old son to a drug overdose.
She says that he was a straight-A student who they watched closely, but not enough when it came to social media.
A heartbroken Dr. Laura Berman and her husband say their 16-year-old son Sammy was getting ready to apply to college and wanted to travel the world. They never imagined his life would end like this.
Dr. Laura Berman says her son received the drugs from an online dealer.
And like so many kids, he had been sheltering at home in Santa Monica during this pandemic where she believed he was safe. But their world came crashing down when Dr. Berman says she walked into her son's bedroom to talk about a summer internship.
The heartbroken family believes their son purchased the drugs from someone he met on the social media app Snapchat, which allows private messages to be deleted immediately after reading them, which could make it difficult to find out what really happened.
This was a total shock, and I don't think that's the right word when you walk in and you find your son dead on the floor. I wish it were me.
Laura Berman shared this emotional post on Instagram. It says this: "My beautiful boy is gone."
Despite her grief, Dr. Berman says she is choosing to speak out in hopes their tragedy can save other children.
Parents can use our son as a teachable moment. He had so many dreams and so many plans that won't be fulfilled.
Wow, guys, I am so very sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
I don't, one thing you won't hear me say is I know how you feel.
Yeah.
I just cannot even imagine. Robin and I both just have talked about it and are so sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
And Sam, as a father, I can't even imagine what your emotions have been through this. And this has happened such a short time ago. Thank you for having the strength and courage to come out and talk about this cautionary tale. Why did you want to talk about this?
I didn't start off wanting to talk about it. I wanted to crawl into a hole and die. But people kept asking, and I just kept, at first I just said no, and then I started realizing that every time I talk about this, maybe even just one kid can be saved. And this is the only way that we're gonna change the circumstances that not only killed him, but what I'm now learning are thousands and thousands and thousands of other children just like him. I mean, it's worse than COVID, what's happening to our children right now.
Tell us about your son. I mean, because people have the misconception sometimes that, you know, here's just some druggie that OD'd, and that could not be further from the case here. Talk to us about Sammy.
You know, he was a great kid. You know, the one thing that keeps coming to me from his peers, from his teachers, is just how sweet he was, how kind, really, really funny. Lots and lots and lots of plans and dreams, you know, straight A or almost straight A student, depending on the semester. He was taking Latin and a full load of courses. He just talked to me that morning about coming to his room and, you know, that afternoon, which is when I found him, to plan an internship. He couldn't play football this year. You know, we're in a total lockdown. He had no exercise, no outlet. You know, I thought, and I just said to my girlfriend, you know, we were saying the one silver lining of the shutdown is that I have both my teenage boys stuck at home in their, like, you know, nothing is gonna happen to him in his freaking room.
Do you have a story or a question for me? If you do, click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on with you.